For months, we've been hearing about a rash of fires in and around homeless encampments here in Venice.
Fires happen almost nightly around Venice. There's shootings regularly. People are just sad and frustrated.
Some of them starting fires, a lot of them screaming profanities, high and just screaming nonsense right in our backyard. It was terrifying.
Well, joining us in the audience is Mark. Mark, thank you for being here. You're saying that these people are trying to help these human beings that are having a difficult time, but it sounds like you think they're enabling them.
I don't think. I know they're enabling them. About 8 years ago, we had about 400 homeless people in Venice. The last count, just before the pandemic, it was over 2,000. So what changed during those 8 years? The new council member opened all the bathrooms at night, invited social service groups to come in and give out free food every day, handed out blankets, told the police to stand down on enforcing the curfew and to stop taking down tents. So the end result was that we had an influx from all over the nation. I am not anti-homeless. What I am is pro-resident. When a father brings his 2 young girls out to get in the car to go to school, and there is someone screaming sexual obscenities and saying, "I want to you, little girl," or fights between people at night at 2 a.m. in the morning, and when the father comes out and asks them politely, "Would you please be quiet? You're scaring my children." And the response is, "You, if you call the police, I'm going to firebomb your house." And I worked with 50 of my neighbors to raise $35,000 to build 55 planter boxes so that we created a situation where no one could put up tents because the planter boxes took their positions. And we reclaimed it for those families there. And yet I was called a Nazi, I was called a homeless hater, when in fact, I'm simply trying to protect those children and those families.
So, Donald, what do you think is the solution to a situation where you have a confrontive relationship like he's talking about, where it's not sensationalizing, it's a day-to-day grind?
Well, first of all, I would say I'm sorry you and your community had to endure that, but the answer isn't just to move people away. People who are outreach workers, who can gradually get people into services by capturing information, they came out and did that, and that helped to resolve that problem. We need more of that.
One of the things from the mental health side that I'm concerned about is self-attribution and the pride of ownership. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's very important. I think we learn about ourselves the way we learn about other people. We learn about other people by watching what they do, and based on that, we attribute certain traits and characteristics to them. Somebody shows up every day early and unlock the office, turn on the lights, mow the yard, whatever. We attribute them as being really buttoned up, go-getter types, and that's what we attribute them. Same thing with ourselves. Our children, as they grow up, they watch themselves master their environment. They walk into school that first day and say, "I did that. Went in there by myself, and I laid on my rug and took my nap. I did all of this." That's how we form our self-image and self-esteem and self-worth. And I think it's important for people to feel like, I've earned what I have. I wasn't given what I have. What did they do to earn that? What do they do to keep that? Which I love having a caseworker that goes by on a regular basis for compliance, for accountability. But people need to be given the opportunity to have pride in what they have. That's how they build that momentum to get moving forward. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.